Welcome back, Classic Gamers, and thanks for viewing Jay the Classic Gamer's game review of the 1985 classic game 10-Yard Fight by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Nintendo's 10-Yard Fight was released as part of Nintendo's Sports Series. This is a 1 or 2 player game. If you choose the 1 player game, you have 5 different difficulties to choose from: high school, college, professional, playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs! Are you kidding me? And Super Bowl. After choosing the computer's difficulty level, the game will begin. The rules and scoring in 10-Yard Fight are the same as in real football, and if you don't know the rules of football, you probably shouldn't be playing a football game. The game consists of 2 30-minute halves. The object of the game is to score more points than your opponent by the end of the second half. The controls in the game are simple. The direction pad moves your player around. When on offense, hit the A button to hike the ball to the quarterback. If you hold down on the direction pad when you hike the ball, your player will punt the ball or try to kick a field goal. After hiking the ball, the B button will pass the ball to one of the 2 running backs on your flank. If you hit the A button, it will pass the ball to your only wide receiver. When on defense, you get to choose one of 2 players to control by choosing the A player or the B player. After the ball is snapped, hit the A or B button to tackle your opponent. What I like about this game is that it's a very easy game to learn how to play. So even a not so good gamer can learn to play this game fast. And I really like the 2-player game. You can easily outsmart the computer in the 1-player game, but another human is not so easy to outsmart. So there is sure to be a battle and good times to have when challenging your friends to a game of 10-Yard Fight. There are many complaints I have about this game. The first complaint is that there are only 9 players on the field. I see no reason the developers could not have added 2 more players on each side. A couple more wide receivers would have been nice. The next complaint is that there are 2 30-minute halves. Whatever happened to 4 15-minute quarters? Well, at least the developers knew a football game was 60 minutes long. The next complaint is that the wide receiver is so slow. It takes 30 seconds off the play clock for him to run to the left side. That's ridiculous. Why didn't the developers give me 2 plays to choose from? Play A and play B. Play A, the wide receiver starts on the right side, and play B, the wide receiver starts on the left side. That would have made this game better. The next complaint is that there are no safeties in this game. I clearly tackled him in the end zone. I should get 2 points and the ball. But no, they get the ball back like nothing happened. The next complaint is that the only turnover you can get is interceptions, and when you get one, you can't even return it. I wish the developers would have added fumbles in the game to mix it up and make it more interesting. And the last complaint is the music and sound effects. Some of the sound effects are okay, but the music is awful. It has to be Nintendo's worst game when it comes to the music. When playing the computer, a good play is to always run towards the sideline that is farthest from you. You usually will gain more yards that way. But when you're playing against a friend, you might want to go towards the sideline that is closest to you. It will sometimes throw them off and you can get some good yardage that way. And then there's the zigzag run. When playing against the computer, run towards the sideline at an angle and try to cut back across the field. Keep running at an angle. If you time this just right, the computer will not tackle you. They will miss every time. So this concludes Jay the Classic Gamer's game review of 10-Yard Fight. I have to score this game an average 5 out of 10, and that's a very generous 5, only because the 2-player is really fun to play. I wouldn't say it's a must-have, but it's at least a must-play for any true classic gamer.